Introducing the starting five for your Denver Nuggets. At point, number 13, Chucky Atkins. At forward, number 4, Kenyon Martin. Center number 23. Oh, yes, you can be Marcus Camby. At guard, number 3, Allen Iverson. At forward, number 15.
We've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks for joining us as we start the new season. Hello, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from reporter Allie LaForce in a moment. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Denver Nuggets. On Friday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Memphis, going up against the Grizzlies. Then on Sunday, they're off to Oklahoma City to face off with the Thunder.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience.
Here are the five for the Lakers. They've got Kobe Bryant, and it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Denver, and nothing quite like opening night in the NBA. Clark, how nervous are some of the first-time players and coaches right now?
I think first-timers are certainly nervous. The butterflies are flying around. You just have to make sure they fly in formation. Nonetheless, when you have your first taste of being an NBA player or coach, it's a special night because you only can do a first thing one time.
Here's West. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's O'Neal. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
O'Neal throwing himself around and coming away with the bucket. He is an absolute wrecking ball and a gigantic one on the glass.
Here's Iverson. And the 17-footer goes down.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Now Los Angeles with it. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Denver.
This team downed them in last year's conference finals, ultimately ending their championship dreams.
Yeah, bitter pill to swallow, too. You face that team again, that's always, not just in the back of your head, it's in the front of your mind, too. Getting a win would be some kind of consolation.
Atkins, covered by Johnson. Pass to Anthony. Fires the three. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide-open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Screen by O'Neal. Outside Johnson. From outside the arc. Knocks down the long J.
Not Magic's normal route of attack, but sometimes you just can't pass up a good look like that.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Here's Iverson. Here's Anthony. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Making a statement here early. Going right to the rack. I love it.
Yeah, that's how he rolls. I mean, intimidate the opponent right now.
Now here's Bryant. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. A shot from the mid-range. Doesn't go for him. Ooh, solid defense from Anthony. The Nuggets have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Martin with a screen on Bryant. And the officials call a traveling violation.
Sixth in scoring. And the way they attacked the glass was absolutely infectious, finishing in the top 10 in total rebounding in the league.
And they really love to push the ball, finishing in the top 5 in fast break points. They were a fun team to watch. Screen by O'Neal. Bryant against Anthony. Bryant with the bucket.
Bryant's mid-range game is an absolute killer. So confident in that space.
Well, as we've seen throughout the history of the Lakers, Clark, it's a big free agent and trade destination.
Well, I think part of it is the weather attraction. I mean, guys love playing where the weather is always nice. Not to mention to be with the team whose goal is to win championships. So much to like about Bryant's game. But the X factor in my mind is his unmatched competitiveness and work rate. This guy has an inexhaustible appetite for work.
2 shots.
And he drops the first. And finally getting to full strength last season, the Nuggets showing how great they can be, Grant.
Well, the franchise's first ever championship, BA. And you look at all their top players just entering their primes. Plenty of runway left ahead of them.
Second free throw, no good. And what separates the Nuggets on offense is their efficiency, Clark.
You're right on it, B.A. You rarely see them take bad shots. I mean, they are a well-oiled offensive machine, adamant about getting quality shots on a consistent basis.
And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. Bryant outside. Screen by O'Neal. Bryant, the pass to O'Neal. And he goes in for the dunk.
Boy, Kobe much more than a shooter now. So good at getting it to his open teammates.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Here's Iverson. To the paint. Here's Martin. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Definitely saved a layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one.
And Martin seems to have his game face on all the time. Plays with a lot of ferocity. A high-flying forward who gets after it on defense.
And he sinks the second. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Here's West. Still without a bucket. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Johnson inside. Uses the glass on the layup.
Yeah, watching Johnson exert his will down low now. Using his height and quick release quite well inside.
Here's Iverson. Martin outside. Here's Anthony. And again, Denver no good. The Lakers in the lead. Here's Bryant inside. He's guarded by Anthony. Pass to Bryant. Down low. Here's West. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
I just love the ball movement.
The Nuggets have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Anthony with it. Deflects the pass. Here's Iverson. Camby. The pass to Iverson. Shot clock at 5. Fires from deep. The Lakers with a rebound. Bryant in the high post. Over Anthony. Bryant with the bucket. Bryant's got 5.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
Here's Iverson. Atkins. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And AI, Allen Iverson, does more than just shoot the ball. He also has a great feel for when his teammates are wide open.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Pass to West. Screen by O'Neal. And he's going for the oop here. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
Talk about being unstoppable. Shaquille O'Neal on that play, just too big, too explosive.
The Nuggets have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Now a timeout called by Denver.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
All right, everyone, we got a treat for you now. Here comes your Nuggets play squad.
Let's take a quick pause and look at the best shooting teams from last season. The Nuggets, number 1.
Tremendous efficiency on offense. They were willing to put in their work to get great looks.
And here's Martin. Here's Iverson. Sinks it from distance. Iverson's got 5.
And Iverson can knock down the triple from time to time. I like seeing that part of his game expand.
And here's Bryant outside. And another 3 for the Lakers.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Well, everything's coming too easily. At some point, defensively, you have to take something away.
Pass to West. Back to O'Neal. And here's Johnson. From down in the low post, it goes. 7 points in the game.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Here's Iverson. 5 points in the game. That 3's off the mark. Here's West. Pass to Johnson. Now Bryant. Screen by O'Neal. Launches a 3. That shot off. Now Anthony. Here's Iverson. Back to Anthony. Shoots over Johnson. Anthony with a bucket.
A mid-range master. Carmelo Anthony looks to attack from this area whenever he can.
The Lakers call timeout.
Guard it.
Fans, make some noise for your TNT Jr. Fans, please give a big round of applause for your TNT Jr.
It's a completely new group here for the Nuggets. And some changes here for the Lakers.
Fans, let's give it up for your Denver Nuggets dancer.
And so it's the Lakers with it. A 12-point game. Goodrich, good.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
It's deflected. Here's Worthy. Pass to Goodrich. Here's Worthy. Here's Baylor. Gets the three ball to go. And the Lakers lead by 17.
Outstanding long-range shooting here early. They already have hit multiple shots from downtown.
String music scorching those nets. How long can they keep this up, though?
Here's Pickett. Shot from 12. Nene can't get it to go.
Great defensive effort to lock down the paint.
Impressive work protecting the basket. He held his ground nicely on that one.
Baylor. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Baylor's got 5 now.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Pass to Smith, looking to end the run. He buries it from 3.
I think this is J.R. Smith at his very best. Outstanding at capitalizing on the catch-and-shoot opportunity.
J.R. Smith.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for Los Angeles.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys, lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
And that one misses.
Well, I love the confidence that JR shoots the ball with, and on occasion now, he can shoot you in or out of games when he falls in love with that 3.
Here's Baylor. He's got 5. Out to the right wing. Here's Goodrich. Rebounded by Pickett.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down. No excuses, none. I mean, with the defense non-existent, I mean, he has to connect from there.
Pass to Baylor. Here's Worthy. And another 3 for the Lakers.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Here's Pickett. deflected.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Here's Mikan. Still no points. Nene grabs the board. Here's Strawther. Pass to Smith. With some arc. And he lays it up and in.
Far from just a jump shooter now. Smith also impressive at finishing in close.
Here's Wilkes. Here's Baylor, covered by Smith. Here's Mikan. Shot's good by Wilkes. And the Lakers lead by 19.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Here's Pickett. A minute 42 left to play in the first. Back to Smith. Launches it. And another three for Denver. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Here's Goodrich. Puts up a three. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
Wow. Some strong perimeter shooting here in the first quarter.
How do you stop this? I mean, it seems like they can't miss.
There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter. The three, Smith. And Worthy pulls it down. Here's Wilkes. Pass to Goodrich. Here's Worthy. Again, the Lakers.
Completely aware of everything around him. Goodrich quick to locate the open man.
The Nuggets shooting an impressive 47%. 26 seconds left now in the first quarter. Pickett passes to Nahara. From outside, off the mark. The Lakers dominating the game. Inside. Pass to Worthy. Over to the wing. They set the screen. Here's Goodrich. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
You know, Gail Goodrich is really good at drawing fouls. He's so aggressive as an offensive player, and I love the fact that he's got that ability to change pace, too, which makes him hard to guard.
First one falls. So he gets them both. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers ending the period up by a staggering 23 points. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, Lakers look pretty much in control here.
But what I love is the tremendous belief in their bench. They were looking for points, and their reserves delivered.
And you know, when the bench is playing such a big role early, that certainly allows the starters to stay fresh throughout the game.
Clark, it feels like we've reached the peak of this three-point explosion. What do you think the next trend in the NBA will be?
You know, Brian, it's hard to say. I mean, perhaps we could land on the return of the center, because we're already seeing that in the centers that are excelling and dominating the league and winning MVPs are in their prime. So perhaps we'll see teams get bigger and play more through their centers going forward.
And for Los Angeles,
nice find that time for Carmelo. We know he's a scorer, but that time did a good job finding the open teammate.
Los Angeles has got 6 of 7 threes to fall. They're looking solid out there. Bryant outside. 16 feet out. Again, the Lakers.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They've got to tighten it up.
Now here's Anthony. Six to shoot. The Nuggets need to get one up. And here's Hunter from the arc. The rebound by Baylor. To the inside. Here's Worthy. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. The Nuggets making a switch here. Martin's checked in.
Worthy at the line for one.
Boy, the poise that Worthy brings to his game, I mean, it's impressive. He keeps his cool even in tough situations, and he always seems to allow the game to come to him.
Now here's Smith. Give him 8 to the middle. Here's Anthony. Misses off the left iron.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point.
Power it home!
Oh, wow!
That's really just too easy for Worthy. The defense can't give him that deep interior positioning like that.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. The Nuggets have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Anthony takes the elbow jumper and drains it. Anthony's got 8.
Did he need to use the fadeaway? No. Did I enjoy seeing it? Yes, I did.
Bryant outside. It's blocked. Now here's Anthony. He's guarded closely. Fires for 3. Knocks down the triple. 5 points in the game.
Not the best three-point shooter in the league, but he's got enough skill that you can't just let him fire it up.
Pass to Baylor. Here's Chamberlain. And Camby pulls it down.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now here's Anthony. A rebound by Baylor. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Pass to West. Here's Chamberlain. Bryant outside. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And here's Anthony. Takes a three. And another three for Denver.
Well, they're on the right path now, but still in a pretty big hole.
That kind of deficit, I think they're going about it the right way. I mean, they've got to get aggressive on defense. They need stops. And then you got to take care of the basketball at the other end so you get a good shot every trip.
Timeout called, the Lakers.
It's that time of the game, Nuggets fans. Here comes your Nuggets dance team.
Johnson, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And with this pause, a check on the stats to show you which teams led the league in assists last year. The Nuggets in second.
They were patient, and they were also unselfish. And it helps to have guys who are willing to make the next pass.
And the Lakers with possession here. Pass to West. Here's Worthy. Bryant outside. Just 5 to shoot. To end the drought. The Lakers with another miss.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Iverson. Blocked.
Man, what a well-coordinated athlete at his size. And to add that superior timing, hard to get shots over Wilt Chamberlain.
Bryant outside. Here's Worthy. And again, the Lakers, no good.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Pass to Martin. Here's Iverson. Oh, and Johnson with a block.
Goes to show you how well Johnson anticipates, sees the shot forming, and is able to get a hand on it.
Here's West. Bryant outside. The three-pointer off the mark. And it's Anthony with the ball for the Denver Nuggets. Their next game is at FedEx Forum in Memphis for a matchup with the Grizzlies. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Some fans do question the level of play in the regular season, but All-Star Kevin Durant said, quote, "They only see us when the games come on, but the travel, the practices, the shoot-arounds, we're constantly moving, so appreciate the grind. Every game is not going to be a high-intensity playoff game. We go as hard as our bodies allow us to go." Brian?
Yeah, interesting point there, Allie. Thank you. Denver's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Here's Anthony. The Nuggets with another miss.
Good contest. Can't let him have open shots from mid-range.
BA,
The one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and power.
Now a timeout called by Denver.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Denver to another breaker.
Both teams will make substitutions.
And they cracked the top 5 for team three-point percentage. That gave them such an edge on the offensive end, forcing the defense to come out and cover them at the arc.
Hey, it's no simple task to lead the league in field goal percentage. Takes a lot of patience and a lot of restraint. To the right side. Here's Nene, covered by Bryant. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Muscle Nene brings on both ends. Man, he knows how to use it, too. A guy you don't want to fool around with at all.
Nene, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That one's off. And no luck that time either. The Lakers have gone 6 of 11 here in the second quarter. Pass to Johnson. Here's Scott. Pulls up. And there's another one for the Lakers.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Here's Iverson. He's got 5. Martin takes it in. Can't get it to fall.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot.
Well, that's just a heads-up play. Kobe doing a really good job drawing the foul and still getting the shot off.
Shooting for Los Angeles, Kobe Bryant, taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Bryant.
They're not leaving any points at the free throw line this quarter. That's really the best way to protect the lead.
Martin outside. Can they get it? And it's good on the layup.
Look, you got to foul him hard if you're going to keep Martin from scoring. He's too strong if you don't.
And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Pass to Scott. Bryant outside. Nice shot there, making him 8 for 13.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Martin outside. There's a screen. Here's Iverson from downtown, and another three for Denver.
They are desperately shooting it well from beyond the arc right now.
Pass to Scott. Wide open look. Denver grabs the miss.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
Here's Diawara. Yet to see a basket. Off target with the three. Here's O'Neal. Johnson passes to Scott. O'Neal on the wing. No good on that one. His first miss. He's 4 for 5 now. Denver has got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the three-point line in the second. Pass to Iverson. Cans it from the wing. Iverson's got 10 points. For Los Angeles, they've gone 8 of 15 in the second. Here's O'Neal. Here's Scott. And the three-pointer goes.
Scott picks his spot and knocks down that three from behind the arc.
Now a timeout called by Denver.
Give a warm Denver welcome to the Nuggets Hype Squad.
It's time to give you a look at the top three-point shooting teams from a year ago. Fourth, the Nuggets.
You know, a solid three-point game can be the cornerstone of an effective offense. I mean, it adds a little pop and punch to what a team is doing offensively. And last year, this team was not made up of just good three-point shooters. They had great three-point shooters.
Denver has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Nahara passes to Pickett. They set the pick. Over Johnson. It's tipped.
Sending a statement with that rejection. O'Neal reminding everybody what a forceful defender he can be.
Pass to Diawara. 5 on the clock. Lets the three fly, and that one's good. Pickett's got his first 3 points of the game.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Here's Wilkes. Scott passes to Wilkes. Screen by O'Neal. It's stolen away. Here's Diawara. No points so far. Pass to Tyson. The three ball. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. And after this one, they're at home against Phoenix. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. That shot is good by O'Neal.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Here's Diawara.
2 minutes
Has to
remaining
pick
in the
it.
first half. 2 minutes.
Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Smith's checked in. Here's Scott. Pass to O'Neal. To the paint. Here's Mikan. It's rebounded by Nahara.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
1:27 left to play in the half. Inside. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Scott can't get it to go. The Nuggets on offense. Pass to Nahara. Smith outside. Drains the triple. Smith's got 11 points.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Here's Wilkes with the teardrop. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
A 20-point-per-game level player, Wilkes, looks to beat you inside.
There's 45 seconds left to play in the first half. Pass to Tyson. Smith with it. 11 points in the game. To the inside. Here's Tyson. 4-3. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
Here's Cooper. He's scoreless. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to O'Neal. Just 5 on the clock. Over Hunter. O'Neal misses. He got it up. That shot is off.
Wilkes, a very talented defender who puts pressure on you and forces you into mistakes.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. They have a confident 20-point lead right now. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
I'm with Coach Mike Malone. Coach, how concerned are you by the lack of urgency and execution in the first half?
Yeah, very concerning. You know, our starters weren't ready to play. They jumped us, tried to go to our bench, get them in the game. They took us out of our offense, so we didn't really have any flow on either end of the floor.
You have to get back to being you in that second half. Thanks, Coach Malone.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
welcome one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
Well, right now for Denver, next game is their first chance to get a road win in the new fresh season. I'm expecting to bring some fire, some hot sauce intensity for that barbecue chicken.
But not too much hot sauce. I know how you slather that stuff on your combo plates. Shifting focus now to that first half we just watched. A grueling game so far for the Nuggets.
They're rolling out the red carpet in the lane, and everybody's on the guest list. They need to call security, tighten it up.
You know what, Shaq? You'd be a good bouncer. I mean, heck, you could just, do that as a side hustle.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. The Nuggets shooting pretty well at 45%. Here's Iverson. Down low, Camby. Got a hand on it. And for the Lakers, they've got Johnson, and it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the 4 slot. That shot is good by O'Neal.
He's a tough guy to guard anywhere on the floor. Shaq does a really good job using his body to gain position.
O'Neal's got most of his shots to fall. He's 6 of 9. Tries it from 19. Shot's good by Iverson. Iverson's got 12 points. Los Angeles has gotten 21 points so far from three-point land. They're 7 of 10. Bryant outside. Screen by O'Neal. Jacks up a 3. And Camby pulls it down. Bryant's gone 1 of 5 on three-point tries. Atkins covered by Johnson. Here's Iverson, right wing. Tipped away. Here's West from 13. Yep, that one's good. West has gotten his second bucket of the game.
Boy, that's a nice looking stroke from the mid-range area. Shoulders squared, elbow in perfect alignment, follow through. Jerry West, picture perfect.
Anthony against Bryant. Pass to Iverson. And here's Bryant. He's guarded by Anthony. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Kobe Bryant, so hard to slow down. What a gifted offensive player.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball. Anthony outside. Three-pointer off the mark. The Lakers have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Pass to West. Beyond the arc. And it's Martin with the rebound. Martin's got 4 rebounds in the game. Three-pointer, Anthony. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got rebound number 8 now.
Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
Johnson with a bucket.
Boy, good work from the big man. Shaq knows exactly when to find the open man.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Atkins covered by Johnson. Takes the 3. And another miss by Denver.
Halftime didn't do them any favors offensively. They've missed 4 of their last 5 shots. He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
Here's Iverson. 12 points for him. Now a timeout called by Denver.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Everybody, give it up for.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Pass to Anthony. Here's Camby. 5 to shoot. And there's the rejection. Here's Bryant. Again, the Lakers score.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And kids, this is textbook in regards to how you run screen and rolls. Iverson serving it up on a platter right there.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third.
It's like he's doing pull-ups on the rim.
Look like a schoolyard playground right there.
He's lucky to get away with that, though, guys. I mean, it could have earned him a technical for hanging on too long.
Atkins, covered by Johnson. Here's Iverson. 12 points for him. And he's 6 for 12 after that one.
Pound for pound, I don't know if there's a tougher player than Allen Iverson.
Here are the Lakers now. They're on a 15-6 run. Pass to West. To the inside. Here's O'Neal. Denver grabs the miss. Camby's got his 4th rebound in this one. Anthony against Bryant. Here's Iverson. He's got 14. And it's Denver with another.
Sinking these mid-range J's, Allen Iverson.
And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Oh, there's the alley. And it's blocked by Martin. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here. And we have to take another look at that block.
Reads the play well there and gets himself in the air at just the right time. Terrific denial.
And the Nuggets making a change here.
It's number 31, Nene.
Oh, he picked him clean. Here's Iverson. He's got 16. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Kobe Bryant.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Well, you have to like what you've seen from them defensively. They've done well contesting shots and have managed to come away with some blocks, too.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
Here's Johnson. He's got 9. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, last year the NBA created a new award. It's called the Clutch Player of the Year. It's named the Jerry West Trophy. And West said there are few greater thrills than coming through for your teammates and fans when they need it the most. This new trophy will be awarded to the player who best delivers in those moments. Brian?
Yeah, that's a nice addition there, Allie. Thank you.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Both teams deciding to change it up. He makes 1 of 2 that time. And the NBA's TV deal expires after next season. What are you hearing about where things are headed, Grant?
Well, B.A., the league seems focused on greater access for the fans, especially the cord cutters. So with more games on broadcast TV and possibly a streaming package as well.
Iverson can't hit.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
O'Neal on the wing. Rebound by the Nuggets.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Tipped. Out to Anthony. Pass to Iverson. The 3. And it's out of bounds. Still Denver's ball.
Nuggets ball.
So it's Denver now. 4 on the clock. Blocked again! And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Now here's Johnson. He's got 9. Pass to West. To the middle. The 3. It's rebounded by Nahara.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Los Angeles foul. West. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Pass to Tyson. Pulls it. The Lakers with a rebound.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Here's Worthy. 12 points for him. Fires in the triple. Scott's got 6.
You must respect the jump shot of Byron Scott. I mean, elevates as soon as he gets the pass. And he's got nice lift on that jump shot, which makes it hard to block. Excellent as a catch-and-shoot guy.
Here's Iverson from the high post. And he hits the jumper. Iverson's got 11 here in the quarter alone.
And he's single-handedly trying to keep them alive. Terrific scoring quarter. Will it be enough, though?
Pass to Worthy. Here's West. This one for three. Here's Chamberlain. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Tell you what, if you let Wilt get the ball there, that's the poster shot you can expect.
And Denver has possession. Here's Tyson. Iverson can't hit. Here's Scott. Pass to West. Here's Scott from the arc. Counted from distance. 9 points in the game.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Here's Iverson. 21 points in the game. Here's Nene. And it's rejected. Now the Lakers moving it up. Takes a 13-footer. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Here's Nahara. No made baskets yet. Shots good by Iverson.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
Here's Scott. Pass to Baylor. Here's Chamberlain. Banked it in off the glass. Chamberlain's gotten 4 this quarter.
Yep, on the interior, Wilt's enormous size, just too much to overcome, and certainly something that can't be taught.
Here's Iverson. Give him 23. The shot by Tyson, no good. Here's West. Denver grabs the miss. Nene's got 5 rebounds tonight.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession. So both teams making some changes here. Pass to Tyson. Smith with it. 6 on the shot clock. Nails it from 3.
Because of the clear height advantage, he gets the shot he's looking for.
Los Angeles has gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. Here's Worthy. Here's Chamberlain. And the baseline jumper goes down. Chamberlain's got 6.
Being opportunistic, just taking what the defense allows.
You know, more and more big guys in the league have that mid-range shot in their bag now, and they need it.
Now here's Smith. He's got 14.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
And there's a pick. No good with the triple. And for the Lakers, they're shooting incredibly well, 63%, and really making their shots count. A nice shot by Worthy.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
So it's Denver now. The Lakers getting their last shot to go. Here's Strawther. It's tipped. Now the Lakers moving it up. 1:20 left in the third. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
You know, the power and grace of Elgin Baylor, just too much to handle. This time he draws the foul.
Shooting for Los Angeles, Baylor. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Hunter's checked in for the Nuggets. and so he hits both. And we've got 1:18 left in the third. Here's Nahara. No points yet. Hunter finds Smith. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Tyson. Now Hunter. Chamberlain pulls it in. Here are the Lakers now. They're on a 19-7 run. To the paint. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
.44 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Strawther. For 3, Smith. And Worthy pulls it down. Worthy's got rebound number 5 here tonight. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
From 12 feet, he squares up and sinks it. Smith's got 16 points.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
Here's Baylor. Up and over Smith. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's Los Angeles ahead by a mile with a 38-point lead at the end of the period. Their defense has forced a number of key turnovers, giving them a clear advantage on possessions. More 2K action in just a moment. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Pass to Worthy. Here's O'Neal. Up top, Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Worthy passes to O'Neal. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. Offensive rebound.
Hey, because he's such a commanding force, sometimes sending Shaq to the line is your best option.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And Grant, with the idea of league expansion, some have worried in the past that there's not enough talent to go around. You see that?
You know, quite the contrary, B.A. I mean, the league's in a terrific place for talent, and there's definitely the depth for more teams to join the fray.
That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. The Nuggets shooting only 42%. And so in the game for the Lakers, Atkins covered by Johnson. Pass to Martin. Here's Camby. Just 4 to shoot. Now here's Smith. Lets it go from deep. Drops in the three. Smith's got 19 points.
This has been a running theme for him. Hit a number of threes in the first half. Now nails another.
Here's West, covered by Smith. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Atkins, covered by Johnson. Pass to Smith. Anthony with it. Looking to get it going. And Worthy pulls it down. Worthy's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's West, covered by Smith. West misses.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Back to Anthony. Shoots a fadeaway. Nice spin off the left rim and in. And in deciding against lowering the minimum age for the NBA draft, Grant, you think it's fair to 17 and 18-year-olds who want to go pro?
You know, B.A., I do think it's fair. I mean, there are other avenues in today's basketball environment where compensation for these guys is possible. You have the overseas route. You have the G League Ignite. And, of course, now colleges have the NIL. So that's huge.
The Nuggets have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. The Lakers with a rebound. Here's O'Neal. And here's Johnson. Back to O'Neal. Pass to Baylor. Three-pointer. Hits the trifecta.
Now, you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to them at all times.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Baylor's gone 3 for 4 from the floor tonight. Smith outside to the wing, right side. 19-footer. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Outside Johnson. Here's West. Screen by O'Neal. Going inside. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Lakers, West. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. And Grant, the play-in was added after you retired. You wish it was around when you played?
You know, B.A., no. But I do think we could have used it a couple of times in my years in Orlando. But, you know, in all fairness, the play-in is a success as it creates a Game 7 atmosphere. And the NBA really knocked it out the park with this one.
No good on the second free throw.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
At the line for your Nuggets, Carmelo Anthony. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
And, you know, Carmelo Anthony is a special player, guys. A bulky, small forward with a quick trigger release, an elite scorer.
He's perfect from the line this time. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Bryant outside. Pass to Johnson. Well, Clark, the Stars may be extending their primes, but on average, the NBA is becoming a young man's game.
Well, I don't think that's going to change. I mean, the demands of the game make it a young person's game. By percentage, the league has half as many players in their 30s as it did in the 90s. It's faster paced, it's more demanding, there's more movement, there's more wear and tear. I think it continues to favor younger legs.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Bryant against Anthony.
Nuggets foul. Kenyon Martin. That's his first personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Lakers, Kobe Bryant. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Good on both. Here's Iverson. Well, Grant, we've seen some teams double up with superstar players at the same position in recent years. Sometimes it works.
Yeah, you know, and other times it doesn't work. I mean, it forces a coach to be very creative. When you have multiple players who are used to being the guy, it can be hard to keep everyone happy.
Here's Johnson, following the score by Denver. Pass to Bryant. Here's O'Neal. Here's West. The Lakers with another miss.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
Anthony in the post. He's against Bryant, and down it goes. 2 points.
The physical play of Camby right there set that shot up.
And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Pass to O'Neal. And Martin comes to help. And here's Bryant. Connects. The jumper drops. Bryant's got 11 points here in the second half.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight, and with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
Here's Iverson. That one rolls around and rims out. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Here's West, and it's blocked by Martin.
Got to be careful around Martin. Kenyon Martin's athleticism allows him to send shots in reverse with force.
Johnson for 3. That one's good. And the assist to Bryant.
3.
Bryant's got 3 assists now in this one.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
The Nuggets have gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. Ball stolen. Buries it down low. Bryant's got 33 points. Now Anthony. And for the players coming into the league, potentially set for life. But there are pitfalls you have to look out for, Grant.
It's so true, B.A. I mean, it's tough. You can't take all your childhood friends along for the ride with you. You've got to be cautious with new acquaintances, so it'll definitely keep you on your toes. You must make great decisions.
And the Lakers have possession following the score by Denver.
You know, once Kareem establishes that inside position, dunking is really easy for him.
Anthony with it. Over to the left wing. Atkins. Off target from outside. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Here's Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Bryant able to elevate and levitate once he takes flight. Just enjoy the show, folks.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. For Denver, they've gone 6 for 11 here in the fourth quarter. Bryant against Anthony. Fades. Rebounded by the Lakers. Johnson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Out to the wing. Here's West. And a miss there on the triple.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
And that one's good. Anthony's got 19 points. The Lakers have gotten 7 to go out of 13 attempts during the fourth. Pass to West. Bryant, right side. Denver grabs the miss. Cammy's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Now here's Anthony. Fade away. Martin outside. Here's Iverson. Martin left side. Here's the 3. Buries it from 3.
Wanting to get his teammates in the rhythm, Iverson showing leadership with these types of passes.
Grant, you had an incredible career. 2-time college champ, 7-time All-Star. But tell me where owner ranks in your career resume.
You know, B.A., it's very fascinating. The main reason I wanted to open the door for other ex-players to get equity in teams, I do believe ownership groups should involve ex-players and listen to us. You know, and I think that is where the league is ultimately headed.
Here's Iverson. Martin outside. Atkins. And another 3 for Denver.
Just a really good job there of finding the open man by Martin. Very unselfish play.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten 8 of 15 during the fourth quarter. Outside Johnson. Here's O'Neal. That shot makes him 7 for 14. He's been good tonight. Denver has gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the fourth. Takes a step back. Here's Iverson. Atkins. 3-pointer, no good. Here's O'Neal. Outside Johnson. And there's the lob.
I tell you what, the peripheral vision, the court awareness of Johnson, this guy always knows when one of his teammates is open.
Here's Anthony. To the left wing. Iverson passes to Martin. Here's Iverson to the wing on the left. 5 on the clock. Drills it from deep.
You know, pretty much anybody can hit that shot when they're that wide open. I mean, terrible defense.
Now here's Johnson. And Grant, you grew up in the D.C. area. A lot of great basketball players coming out of the DMV in recent years.
Yeah, B.A., especially PG County with Kevin Durant, Jeremy Grant, and plenty of others. It was a great place to grow up in the DMV as a sports fan, and that legacy definitely continues.
And this is where the nickname comes from, Mr. Outside. West can kill you from distance.
Here's Iverson. Martin misses. There's a minute 34 left in the final quarter. O'Neal inside. Again, the Lakers.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Lakers.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
The stats tell us that the winner of the first game is a big favorite to come out on top in the overall series.
Now here's Johnson. Pass to O'Neal. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Screen by O'Neal. On the wing, Bryant. Over Anthony. Bryant, no good. Out to the right wing. Here's Iverson. Stolen by Bryant. 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Back to Johnson. Releases. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets the 3-second call.
Who's ball? Nuggets ball. Lakers substitution. Micah Worthy.
We've got 22 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Iverson. Inside. Here's Camby. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Honestly, I don't know how he pulled that off.
And that was not a soft foul he had to get through. I mean, he had to really power that one up and in.
Nine seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Here's West. And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. Now it's time to present our New Balance Player of the Game, Kobe Bryant.